welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Ahmed at Altcoin Era. Make sure to like, subscribe and join our private members. This is going to be a quick one, so we're going to quickly go over the market and give you an overview of what's going to happen next. We have broader markets, traditional markets that are recovering from last week's horrific downturn. We're up slightly by 3%. But most importantly, we're up since the FOMC meeting that happened yesterday. We had a decrease in quantitative tightening. They did not stop the entire balance sheet. However, they decreased it. So I've asked Grok, when was the last time they decreased liquidity? And the last time they decreased liquidity was in May 2024. So what happened in May 2024? We initially went up higher, and then we headed back down. So what we can find in the next few weeks, Bitcoin will most likely rally up higher and then possibly make a low or a new lower low. Like I said previously in many other episodes, Bitcoin will head to 94,000 US dollars. That's what we predict at Altcoin Era. Then possibly going to make another retest of the lows or a new lower low. Way too many folks are looking at this trend line over here. Too many people. And even this trend here, way too many folks are looking at these trend lines. We're probably going to go up higher before we see any downturn. So what happens to altcoins? Altcoins are going to see a relief rally. They're going to see a bounce. Ethereum went down a massive amount, almost 60%. We're going to see Ethereum close above $2,000 and then head to my area at $2,300 before a continuation of the downtrend. The trend is your friend. Very, very simple. Majority altcoins are going to follow Ethereum's path. Ethereum is the king, the daddy of altcoins. Solana has gone down a massive amount. And remember, bull markets die upon euphoria. They are born on depression. The biggest euphoria moment that anyone can have is Donald Trump to endorse your coin, to actually launch a meme coin on your coin. That's the biggest crescendo moment of all time. Solana is heading to my target at $69. I'm going to nibble on some positions at $79. We have the altcoin season index indicator and we're heading to these lower areas. Now, I don't know, I don't have a crystal ball exactly where we're going to stop and reverse. No one does. But a good time is to nibble on some altcoins as soon as it hits these areas. Continue to DCA and buy around these areas. There are many coins that you can get into. And I did say quality plays are the ones to get into. Coins that have a good narrative, a good moat, and a good team. The FOMC meeting unfortunately didn't completely stop QT. This is a bad sign, but many bulls will spin a narrative and say that it's bullish. However, it's still not bullish. We still have QT. It's better for alts to actually crash, like I'm talking about, have a seismic crash, than to have a slow bleed. The slow bleed is the killer of all killers. You don't want it to slowly bleed, folks. You want it to crash and burn and then recover. Likewise, AVAX, same thing. Next area of support is right over here at $13. We're going to have a slow bleed, ladies and gentlemen. Volume is decreasing. You can even tell. You can see that the volume is decreasing. We didn't go anywhere very rapidly. It took us 10 or 11 days to get to 24% increase. However, on the downside, it only took us 2 days and it went down 22%. Altcoins are currently stuck on struggle street. They're just moving sideways at the moment. We did have a massive drop and we're moving sideways. HBAR, same thing, moving sideways. For the daily, some honorable mentions for the daily is TEL and it's up 10%. Bonk is up 5%. We have Kava up 5%. BNB is a good safety play and it's up 2.3%. Some of the top gainers for the past week is 1000X. Then we have Zero. Then we have Auction up 76%. ZRO up 55% and Cake is up 50%. Coin for the quarterly is down 8%. We normally on average go up by 51% in Q1. Ethereum is down a whopping 40% on the quarterly. And on average, we normally go up 77%. Some honorable mentions for today is Sonic. And Sonic fundamentally is a good coin. They are going to do some massive airdrops in the middle of June. There are 1,463 agents at the moment. Total market cap is 6.24 billion. We have decisively, I believe, formed a bottom. Okay, we've been in this range for quite some time. We were previously at 13 billion, a whopping 13 billion in total market cap, and now we're forming a floor price. Some of the top performers, most notably, is Flatlined, and number 2 is AIXBT, and number 3 is BankBot. Number 4 is TUT. I made a video about them before. And finally, Virtuals. That's it for now, folks. Make sure to like, subscribe, and join our private members. Link is in my bio. See you tomorrow. Peace.